Corey. Thank you, Mo. Thank you, Corey. It's always great motivation, inspiration for us also to listen to your powerful speech, all the leaders. So we got 3 more leaders lined up today. And then, I'm not gonna stop here. Then wait until Edward will do his final announcement, because this announcement is gonna be probably the most powerful announcement out of these couple days, right? So the next gentleman I want to invite to the stage, his name is also Edward, so we have 2 Edwards, right? So he's from Ukraine, and he started Daisy, he knew about Daisy probably a couple months before we started. And I remember when we started Daisy, remember we did, some of you remember, we did pre-registration, right? So do you remember January 9th, January 10th, a couple years ago? Raise your hands if you remember that. Yeah, I can see some old members here. So I know it was very complicated process, it was a lot of frustration, it was a lot of like stress for all of us. So I do remember that Edward, because he is using Ledger Wallet, right? Some of you know what is like Cold Wallet, Ledger Wallet. So he had some issues with Ledger Wallet, and he couldn't sign in to get his referral link to basically pass it to next people. And we were running out of time, so he was complaining, he was yelling at me, and he was saying, do something with this because I need to bring new people to this, right? But finally, on the last minute, he solved his issue, right? You remember this. So it was, yeah, it was very big relief for me, at least, right? So Edward, he's doing his business online. So he has 20,000 followers on Telegram. He has 60,000 followers, subscribers on his YouTube channel. So he's quite big in Russian-speaking space, right? But since certain events started to happen 1 year ago, right? So he left Ukraine. He is now based in Europe. So he decided to take a break on the business side, right? Because of all of this. And he's a guy who loves to set goals, and he loves challenges. So you will probably be surprised because some of you met him before. Some of you, right? Maybe some of you met him in December. So since he committed to lose weight, so he decided, okay, I'm gonna lose weight in a certain period of time. He lost almost 30 kilos. So it's gonna be skinny gentleman on the stage. And he also, by that time, he couldn't, so 1 year ago, he couldn't speak English, right? So he could understand, but he couldn't speak English, right? So, but he committed, I'm gonna study English, I'm gonna speak English, I'm gonna be on the stage, and I'm gonna do this speech in English without translation. So, let's welcome Edward, and he's gonna share his story.
Hello, everybody. Hi. Nice to see you here. Yes, my name is Edward, and I am a simple participant of the DAISY program from Ukraine. Yes. And if you don't mind, I would like to tell you about 3 challenges that I faced in 2022 and how DAISY played a key role to solving them, And as you all know, my country is at war, and which is why my wife and I had to search a new home, a new country. And the Russian-speaking market where I work is now suffering the consequences of the war and the global economic crisis. And in order to find new opportunities, I decided to learn English. And expand my horizons, of course. And this decision I made in March of the last year, when I didn't speak English at all. And since then, I've been practicing English. Since then, I've been practicing English for about 3 hours. Every day. 3 hours a day, every day. Yes, it's really hard. Something's happened? Oh. Okay. Something went wrong with this presentation. Maybe this is a secret. Okay. But also, about the same time last year, I decided to improve my health. Yes, Ilya already told you about it. I decided to get in shape, And in June, we found a new house in Germany, in the wonderful city of Munich. And at the same time, the DAISY conference was held in Cologne. And maybe some of you met me there. I was a little bit bigger, of course. I was there with my little puppy, Kevin, who we had many adventures in Cologne with. But this is another story, of course. I would like to tell you in like conversation, like close conversation. And of course, all of these moves and loss of business in Ukraine resulted in significant financial expenses, which prompted me to earn more money. But I forgot to tell you what I did for lose my weight. Every day I've been working out for 2 hours, every day, without day offs, every day, just every day. And of course, about these moves and loss of business, this resulted in expenses, and I decided it's prompted me to earn more money. And all of this was in the midst of a powerful global economic crisis, when mainly people are losing money. But as a result, in 2022, I earned over $1 million with DAISY. But currently, my average income in DAISY is $50,000 per week. And my global goal is to form an income of $2 million per month. And to achieve these results, every day, I dedicate 1 hour to DAISY. Just 1 hour. Yeah. And over the last 5 years, I've completed many similar tasks. Because I know that I'm capable of it. And I know that you are too. Yeah. And please, listen carefully, and you can write down the next things what I will say. I've identified 6 key principles of efficiency, which are a goal, a tool, a method, a start, discipline, and analysis. And right now, take your phones, maybe open your notes, and immediately write down the first 3 goals that came to your mind. I will give you just maybe 40 seconds. Just immediately write down the first 3 goals that came to your mind. And don't be afraid of big ideas, even if they take years to achieve. And don't rationalize it, because you already know what you really want in life. You all already know what you really want in life. You know your goals, yes? Done? Great. You see, we've already dealt with the goal and only 5 points left. Yeah. And to achieve goals effectively, we need the right tools. And for weight loss, I chose the best elliptical trainer in the world from Technogym. For English study, the best English school for the Russian-speaking audience, SkyN. And for financial well-being, the most promising and simply the best DeFi community in the world, DAISY. And maybe, just maybe, some of you or your partners may not yet have enough resources to afford the best tools in the world for weight loss, in language learnings, or other tasks. But thanks to these guys, Edward, Jeremy, Ilya, the best tool for earning, and that's my genuine opinion, is already available to you. Of course, it is Daisy. Use it. And it is not only important to choose the best tool, but also to know how to use it. And that's the method. And when it comes to the Daisy method, you must fully master the marketing plan, as Daisy not only allows you to receive percentages from algorithmic trading of Endotech, but also to promote Daisy products around the world by telling people about its usefulness and earning along with it. Don't forget to study not only the marketing conditions for simple participants, but also the affiliate marketing, which is the coolest in the world, because millions are hidden there. I know it. And when you already have the best tools and know how they work, you can start. And starting something is one of the hardest elements, even if the activity itself may be easier. For example, starting a workout is the hardest for most people. Remember that the hardest thing in the gym is simply to go there, not to complete the workout. Don't let this happen to you. Once you start, you'll likely easily complete the task to the end. You should, but don't overdo it, of course. You should predetermine how much time you dedicate to the task each day. And personally, I use the Pomodoro technique with the Focus to Do app to start. Focus to Do app, maybe some of you know this application. It's really usefulness. And so you need to start regularly, and for success in internet marketing, discipline is necessary. And this is our fifth key principle. So, create a schedule that will be convenient for you and execute tasks from it daily, without day offs, just daily. And the last but not least, to improve your progress, study the principles of internet marketing. And once a month, analyze your results by reviewing the statistics of changes in your structure in the Daisy personal account. And remember, the absence of a result is also a result. And after each analysis, think about what you can change to make your achievements greater. Make the necessary corrections and continue working, moving forward day by day, week by week, month by month. And your big tasks stretched over a year or even years may not give results right away. However, after months, you will see changes. And no matter if you have faith in a successful outcome, continue to work. And if you don't have skills or tendencies, you will acquire them in the process. And this is how our natural intelligence, which is present in each of us, is structured. Use your natural intelligence to achieve your goals, and Endotech's artificial intelligence will help you with this. And my success strategy includes earning millions of dollars with Daisy, improving my best qualities, skills, and health. Daisy helps me with all of this in just 1 hour of my day. No other activities I know of brings as much pleasure, money, and free time for personal growth. And I would like to express my gratitude to Dr. Anna Becker, Dmitry Gushin, and their team for creating this wonderful product. And of course, I'm grateful to Ilya, Jeremy, and Edward for making and detect products available to everyone, even for those with low incomes. And of course, I would like to thank all of you, DAISY participants. Without you, none of this would be possible. And speaking in front of you today is such an honor for me. And of course, this day has many things for me. And I would like to make a picture with you, if you don't mind, of course. So please, in the count of 3, say DAISY, okay? 1, 2, 3, DAISY! Thank you for your attention. You're the best. Achieve your goals. Thank you.
Thank you, Edward. So he did this presentation without PowerPoint, without slides, because we had some mismanagement issue, I would say. But he did it, right? So it's his first public appearance in English, and I think he deserves a round of applause. And also, what I forgot to mention when I was introducing him, he has multiple accounts, and between all his accounts, he has 10 leadership shares, 10 leadership shares, and 6 achievers shares, right? So he's a champion when it comes to the number of shares. So the next speaker, right? So we still have few speakers.